Introduce today's episode.
Today I'm going to tell what this is about. It's going to be tempted in the garden.
Tempted in the garden.
Okay, Dad.
Okay.
This is
Dad
from
can't see
our
it. Action bubble. So, tempted in the garden.
Okay. Tempted in the garden. Look, Adam, the little birds come when I call. That's Eve talking. And Adam says, God is so good to us. He has given us everything. And look at that. They do have everything. You know, they don't have to work. They don't have to do anything. They just live and enjoy everything that God has given them. And then she says, everything except fruit from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Yes, he says, that is forbidden. But Eve looks at the fruit and she wonders. And one day she goes to the tree and she stares at the fruit. She says, it does look like it's good to eat. Then Satan came in the form of a serpent and he tempted Eve. Are you sure God said not to eat this fruit? And Eve says, oh yes, if we even touch it, we'll die. Oh, you won't die if you touch it. See? And if you eat it, you will be wise, just like God. That's why he doesn't want you to eat it. And she says, you're right. When she touched it, she didn't die. And if this fruit will make me wise, surely there's no harm in taking just one bite. And she takes a bite and she turns to Adam and says, Adam, it tastes delicious. And he ate some too. And it will make you wise. But the forbidden fruit has far different effect than the serpent promised. Suddenly, Adam and Eve realize that they have disobeyed God. And their innocence is taken away as well. And she says, we're not wise. We're just naked. They didn't know they were naked before. They were like baby children. They don't know anything about clothes. And Adam says, cover yourself with these leaves while we must hide. Then, in the stillness of the garden, in the cool of the afternoon, God came down to see Adam and Eve, and they heard him coming through the garden. And he said, where are you? And they said, we're here hiding, Lord, because we're naked. And he says, how did you know that you were naked? Have you eaten of the fruit that I told you not to? Now, do you think God knew that he ate the fruit?
Yes.
Of course.
maybe he doesn't
Why would
know.
he say that? Just like when Mommy and Daddy says, did you do that thing that I told you not to do?
Yeah, I know it.
Because we want you to say, yes, Mom, I'm very sorry.
That's
He didn't say sorry. He says, oh, only I ate it because, I only ate it because the woman that you gave me handed it to me. And the woman says, well, it wasn't my fault. The serpent that you created, he tricked me. See, when Mommy and Daddy says, did you do that thing that I told you not to? We don't want you to say, Aaron made me. And Aaron says, no, it was Ati's fault. We just want you to say, yes, I'm sorry. Well, because you disobeyed me, you must leave this beautiful garden. And from now on, you will have to work hard to survive. And God makes clothes for Adam and Eve out of innocent animals. He killed some animals. There was no killing before that. The animals lived in peace. They didn't eat each other. So God killed some animals and he put the skin of the animals on Adam and Eve for clothes. And then he sent them away. Look, a flaming sword blocks the entrance back to the garden. We can never go back now. Where can we go? What can we do?
Depending.
God's promise of salvation. The perfect unity between God and his beloved creation is now broken for all time. Adam and Eve are forced to create a new life out of their knowledge and their shame. But already God has a plan to redeem his creation. And God promises that one day he will send a Savior for his people. All his people. And that's the end of today's episode. What was your favorite part, Carrie?
Birds coming. That's my
We're about to go first.
birds. The birds.
The birds.
Me too.
What birds?
Remember in the beginning when she called for the bird, it always came.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
That's
What was your favorite part, Brad?
the same.
You don't have a... What's your second favorite part? How about the ending, God's promise? Yeah, that's pretty good. Aaron, what's your favorite part?
2. Birthing and the ending.
What is the ending?
Okay.
God's promise.
Let's do this first. Well, let me ask you this. Did Satan lie to them?
Yes.
Or
Yes.
did he just ask questions?
Lie. He asked questions. He did the 2.
Yeah. He kind of said, "Are you sure God said that?" Oh, what do
And
you
he
think?
lied.
Oh, you won't die.
That's the part when he lied.
He made her
Question.
start thinking about the only thing in the whole garden she wasn't supposed to do. She was thinking about all kinds of stuff. A beautiful day, a nice wind, everything's perfect. And Satan said, "What about that fruit in that tree?" How many trees were in the garden? Lots.
Millions.
And
Hundreds.
he made her think about the one that she didn't have. Remember that we have a lot of stuff in our home to be thankful for. Sometimes when you go outside or you go to stores, you might be tempted to think about the thing that you don't have. And forget about all that God has already given us. Huh? That's a very good lesson.
All right.
Bye. Thanks for
See.
watching. Next episode coming soon.
All right.
Or next day or after that.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.